Okay, we are on day 11. Rolling up US 2. Looks like this is our big hill for the day right here. This guy's got to be, oh, this could be 80 feet. We'll see if I can make it. This interesting thing, we got real good road right now. Big wide shoulder. You can see a rumble strip separating traffic from us. Oh, if it stays like this, I won't stop riding today. It's still pretty early. Sun's nice and high in the sky though. Heat could be a factor. As far as wind goes, it's pretty calm right now. But I thought I saw a flag pointing in my direction earlier on. So we might get some tailwind to start off the day here. Well, there really aren't too many places out here that demand a stop for a photo opportunity. See an old church there. Guess the thing to note for today, day 11 it is that it feels really good riding out here today. We're going to take a look behind us here and see if we can't zoom in. Way down there, you see that flag? That flag is pushing right at our backs. So we got ourselves a nice wind here today. It seems like we may not have to deal with the heat like we did yesterday. That thunderstorm that came through really left behind some nice air behind it. It's probably 80 degrees out here. And I just stopped back in Harlem for a Mountain Dew, refill some water bottles. They said the weather forecast was for mid-80s today. So with this wind, look at those. Look at those things. Leaning right over. With these temperatures and that wind, this decent highway, I'm not stopping today until I run out of something, whether it be emotion or fuel or daylight. But hopefully we'll get up the road to Glasgow, which will be a nice long day today. So that is at least the plan at mile 51, a couple hours in, averaging 19.2 so far today, which for me is quite fast. I'd say a strong bicyclist out here would be going about 26 today. It is that nice. But I'm in my all day long mode, cranking right around 2021 when I'm up on the open highway. All that city driving and stopping and taking pictures slows down your average a little bit. But yeah, what a great day. I'll check back in with you when I start to feel shitty, because you know it's coming. So we're 4 hours in here on day 11, and it is just a beautiful day for a ride. It is sunny. Just about noon right now, and it can't be more than about 83 degrees out here. It's just perfect, and you can maybe hear that wind blowing by. That is still a nice strong tailwind, probably 10 to 15, maybe even 20 miles per hour tailwind here today. So my plan is to meet Lana for lunch up here in Malta, which is mile 90, and I screwed up. I estimated the arrival time to be too late, so now I'm just killing some time here in the last 15 miles in. What I'll probably do is just sit here and not pedal and get blown into town, get some lunch, and then get back on the road. Probably heading to Glasgow today. Looks like a nice stopping place. So anyway, there's not a whole lot for scenery here. You got some big fields over there. Way over in the background is the very end of the Bearpaw Mountains. Let's see if we can zoom in on those. See those at all or not. Just making them out. So anyway, this very well might be that one day that I was thinking about. Downhill, tailwind, lots of wide open miles to cover. See how I feel after lunch. then we'll go from there. Alright, here we are just after 5 hours into the ride here on day 11. I have stopped for lunch, back on US 2, and moving right along. I don't know if you can see it on the camera here or not very well, but that grass is a blowing. So the wind has shifted a little bit, and actually I don't want to tell you what it looks like right over there now, but it's mostly from the northwest now. So I still have a little bit of it at my back. It's getting stronger. I'd say it's over 20 pretty much all the time up here on top. You can see we are up on a little ridge, and there is a wildlife refuge down here below, big lake. I don't really see much out there. It looks like a herd of cattle, but I'll keep my eyes open for anything big game like. I see a cloud or two in the sky right now. That might cover us up to keep it a little cooler. I saw a sign back in Malta where we stopped for lunch. It said 89 degrees at 1 o'clock. It feels great out here though. It's just feeling great. I think if the sun were to stay out, it would warm up a little bit, but those clouds are going to keep things nice and cool. The plan indeed is to press on to Glasgow. It's about 65 more miles. 197 right now, so I think a pretty good day on it. But if you hear that wind blowing, that means it's time to